Hello, how are we today? I hope that you have been having a good day, and I hope that you have been doing very well, enjoying these little bits of multiple choice questions each day. It's our 3-a-day feature right here at DG Makes Math Easy. And thank you for staying on, and I hope you're learning. I hope you are grasping what we're doing. I hope you're taking your notes daily. I hope that you'll stay for the remainder of this paper, May 2011. You can also check out the paper we did before 2019. All right, so today we're at episode 29. And so we are looking at questions 25 to 27 of this paper. Let's head to question 25. It says 5x minus 26 equals x plus 50. And so we need to find the value of x. Clearly, if we need to find the value of x, first of all, we need to ensure that we don't have two x's running all over the place in our equation. So we want these to be on the same side of the equation. All right, so 5x and x, we're going to ensure that those end up on the same side of the equation, whether it's the left side or the right side. And similarly, because they are like terms, of course. Similarly, this negative 26 and 50, they need to come together somehow. All right, those two terms need to be on the same side of the equation. All right, so let's go. We can get rid of this x from here because we don't want it on that side. We would prefer, as we need to do, that it's on the same side as 5x. So subtracting x from this side, and whatever we do on one side, we must do it on the other side. All right, and so we now have 5x minus x minus 26 equals 50. We need to get rid of this term right here. How do we do that? Clearly, the operation taking place here is subtraction. So we need to do the reverse. We need to add 26. Whatever we do on one side, we do it to the other. Clearly, because we added 26, these two worked out to be 0. Now, 5x minus x gives us 4x. 50 plus 26 gives us 76. And I'll give you a few seconds to try finishing this on your own. What would our final answer be? We want to find x, we're going to divide by 4. And clearly our final answer would be 19. All right, please pause and take this off. I'm going to show another way how this question could be worked. All right, so let's go. What if we erase all of this working here? So this is just to show you that you could also have your x terms on your right-hand side. So let's remove this 5x from this left-hand side. And whatever we do to one side, do it to the other. You don't have to put your 5x out here. You can put it with the term that it is alike, right? All right, so now we have negative 26 equals x minus 5x plus 50. So clearly we need the 50 to not be on this right-hand side. So that's minus 50. Anything you do to one side, do it to the other. Now we have negative 26 minus 50, which gives negative 76. And x minus 5x, which gives negative 4x. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see the light. Dividing both sides by negative 4, we still get the correct answer. X equals 19. This is also why we don't promote copying, because two persons can choose different methods, but you're both on the right track. '26. 3x squared times 2x to the third power. And please check out my video on laws of indices with lots of CSEC questions. All right. I will put a link to that in the chat, in the description, hopefully. All right, so here we go. 3 times 2, so we work on the numbers first, clearly 6. Clearly this is already wrong, this is wrong. So now we just need to figure out the power and be careful. So the rule says when we are multiplying terms that have the same base, meaning this letter here, what we can do with the powers is add them, all right? So we keep the base and we add the powers. That's going to be 2 plus 3, right? That is going to be 6x to the 5th power. 6x to the 6th power is a distraction, clearly, because persons are going to think that they should also multiply the powers. Please do not do that. When you're multiplying same base, add the powers. All right, so our answer is definitely A. We will now move on to our final question for today. This is substitution. It says P is equal to m squared over 2 minus m. And we should find the value of P when m equals -3. And of course, you just pause and reread the question again. So you take your time and you substitute. M is -3. So this is going to be -3 squared. And be careful not to leave it like that. M is being squared, which means -3 is being squared. So you must put all of -3 in a bracket. All right, to show that it's not just the 3 that's being squared, but the -3. 2 minus m. And this is where a lot of persons make the mistake and just go, okay, the negative sign is already there, so let me write a 3. No. All right, so it's 2 minus, and then it's gonna be m. 2 minus -3. Of course, you can use a bracket here because when we have 2 signs directly beside each other like that, we can separate them using the bracket. All right, -3, when you square that, what do you get? 9 over, all right, and we're looking at 2. These 2 signs here, I did a lesson on this, so you can check out one of those lessons. But when we have 2 signs directly beside each other like that, we can think multiplication, that's the first thing. So 2 negatives being multiplied would give you a positive. All right, so this would be 2 plus 3. There are other ways of viewing this, but whichever way works for you in your mind, better do that. All right, so that's 9 over 5. Final answer would be B. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I really hope these videos have been helpful for you. We are going to have our final episode tomorrow, so I will see you there. Final episode for this week. All right, goodbye from DG Makes Math Easy.